So I've started my cleaning company in 2009, Enrolled Cleaning, which makes over $1 million on autopilot, and it's growing. And I have arrived in the States in 2005 and was placed pretty much against my will back then to do a cleaning job. So if you think about it, 14 years since I've been running my own cleaning company and about 17 years since I arrived here and started doing cleaning, a lot, right? So I've went through ups and downs, and many people ask me, okay, dude, you just started back then and everything was great now because you worked it out. What if you were to lose it all right now? How would you start? In a sense, the question is more aimed to a person who's like, okay, I know that I need to do something. I know that I want to work for myself, and most likely I've determined I'm an immigrant and or not a minority that would like to start my own cleaning company, and the mindset is there. And the question is like, how do I start? What are the first 3 things that I would do? Well, if you like content like this, like, share, and subscribe, bring in the other friends as well. So here we go. Ready? Number 1, I would come up with a name and register the entity. So the reason I would do this, because legally I am protected before I start offering my cleaning services. So that would be number 1, what I would do. And there's another separate video that I put about how to start a cleaning company. And the whole thing about naming your company is the whole separate topic as well. And let me know if you want me to put a video specifically talking how to name your cleaning company. But in a nutshell, the cleaning company should relate your value and what you say when people just see it without you describing what it is that you do. So instead of saying John's Cleaning Services, you might want to call it Green Cleaning Home Services of Carolina, whatever the state you are or location, so that people actually know where it's at. And don't forget, register your company and comply with the laws. Especially if you're an immigrant, then the last thing you want is complications with the law that would hinder your process of getting your paperwork and going through the naturalization. So registration is number 1, so you don't have to then worry about possible complications with the law. Number 2 is I would learn a skill how to generate the leads. And if you haven't watched the video where I talk about one skill that every business owner should know, then go ahead and watch it after this video, because that emphasizes about the skill and importance and how I was able to learn lead generation services and grow my business. And when you do that, there are different ways to do it. Outbound lead generation and inbound lead generation. I prefer personally inbound lead generation. I like when people come into me and they already went through my funnel and they predisposition to me and they look for my services. Some people are extremely effective at outbound, which is a cold calling, push marketing, and like just picking up. It takes a special personality, and if your personality is like that, then more power to you, my friend, because that's not me. I like inbound. I like to pick up. I like, hey, how can I help you? Solidify their problem, because you have to know that their problem is, once you generate the lead, then you have to know that their problem is real and it's now, they need it now, and it's hurting them, so that your services are needed at the same time. So number 1, go register your company with the state. And number 2, learn how to generate the leads, whichever the outlet works best for you, based on your skill set. And then you can learn it, go watch some other videos, and you'll pick up that really quickly. If you don't speak a language, if you don't speak English, that's okay. Let's say you are from a post-Soviet country like mine, which is Uzbekistan, and we speak Russian. So there are big pockets of Russian communities that you can like literally target. Yes, most of them probably will be your vendors, but that's still good, because some of them will have businesses and they will have other businesses and they can refer, and word of the mouth can make magics and wonders. Or if you're Latino, then your chances are even higher, because 1 in 7 is immigrant and 1 in 6 is Latino immigrant, which means you guys have, in luck, you have a vast pool you can tackle. So register a company, learn how to generate leads. And number 3 is probably, I bet, something that you didn't think about. And that is how to learn to say yes. And I'll explain why. So that skill, if I were never learned how to embrace the challenge and say yes, I would have probably still had my backpack and be vacuuming those houses myself and not here talking about growing and putting a business on autopilot. The reason is when people tell you, hey dude, I've got carpets, 3 spots. How much extra will it cost for you to remove them? You're like, oh, sure, no worries. Just look it up, go take care of it. And then eventually you can add the carpet cleaning business. Not sure if you knew, but carpet cleaning is one of the highest search words, even after cleaning. When you look up the amount of volume, the searches are out there, carpet cleaning is even higher. To me, what it says is, once you figure out how to carpet clean and really good, then the demand is way more than the supply is there. So you'll have a lot of opportunities. Or that person can say, hey dude, I have an office. Would you just go and clean my office too? You're like, sure, I'll figure it out. Or like, now I own a larger facility, which is a warehouse. Can you clean the warehouse for me? I remember the very first paycheck I got. If I'm not mistaken, it was like a $5,000 from cleaning a warehouse section. And I was so ecstatic because I thought the cleaning everybody were paying like $70. Now I'm talking 14 years ago. Of course, the rates are way higher now. 5,000 then would probably be equal to 25,000 now. So if you're starting your journey right now, let me know which of the skills have you done. If you're midway to your journey or way successful than I am, and I applaud you, and I'm extremely excited that you're watching this channel, share the knowledge so we can learn as well, and tell us how you overcame some of the steps, right? Registration might be somewhat cumbersome, but it's not difficult. And with COVID, most of the things, even the states, the regulation paperwork was really outdated and you had to go in person, but now everything is online and it's really good advantageous. As far as learning how to generate the leads, that's word of the mouth, social media, search engine optimization, paid per click, cold calling, door to door, door hangers, car hangers, it's flyers, mailers, email drip campaigns. So it's just mind-blowing. The amount of outlets that you can do to generate your ideal client is a lot. And remember, one of the advantages for you being an immigrant and or minority and or cleaner, you know so many other people that are willing to work, and those people will become very essential for you as you start growing your business. If you haven't watched the video where I talk about when to hire a cleaner, go ahead and watch that video. And if you already have cleaners and you need to grow to the next level, then watch the video where I sequentially outline 15 people that I have had to hire to get myself to an autopilot. So there you go. Register a company, learn how to generate the leads. And the third one is embrace the opportunity, learn how to say yes, because once you do that, the new opportunities will come for you. And then you will be able to learn and keep adding new services. Your clients' database will go up. They'll start calling you. Then you start bringing in new vendors. So your vendor supplier will go up. And then you are going to become this amazing hub that just makes money by connecting and getting the money in between. I mean, this is how Amazon was able to become the biggest. I mean, Jeff Bezos was able to become the richest man on the planet. And the other hubs that you can think of it, right? If you can somehow figure out how to be that middleman that solves the problem for this person who's in pain and creates an opportunity for this person to make money, and in between makes just a little, right? Not what this person would make, but then a lot of them will add up and you kind of see how your monetary worth and lifestyle will start changing. Until see you in the next video. Bye-bye.